CarPlay and Apple Android Apple Android and CarPlay app. What is up with me? I'm giving up YouTube. So here we have it, the K68 keepfeel CarPlay system. I have actually got the other camera on looking at me today, so I hope you're not too disturbed by me. I've just fitted it on the bar clamp that came. It is bouncing around a little bit, so I do hope it's okay. We will get off the bike and I will show you a bit more in depth on this this CarPlay system, but look at it. The first thing I noticed about this screen was the width of it, but the fact is it's not very high, which is really good, because when I've had other various brands in the past and they've been up here and they do obscure some of the clocks on the bike, especially a bike like this, a smaller bike. If that was any deeper you wouldn't see those, so it's really good. Now Keepfeel did send me this free of charge, but they've had no influence on my review on it. And you know yourself, which I've said before, that I won't review a product if I don't think it's any good, because I don't want to pass that on to you guys. But this one I think is brilliant. This is the K68 with the BSD, which is the blind spot detection as well. It's also got satellite. I do need to look into some of those features a little bit more, but one of the things I do like about this is you've got this handy little button here, which changes the different views on the screen. So there I've got the camera behind me and I can see, look at the quality on that, and it's so wide as well, which makes it really good for observations. Going back to the screen there, just trying to still figure out these. Press on the bottom one, see, that's given me the CarPlay menus there, and it's also given me the front and back cameras, which is really good. And I must say as well, it's quite bright at the minute, and that screen is not causing any issues whatsoever. Some I've had in the past have been affected by sunlight, but that one is no issues whatsoever. I do apologise for the wind, it is a little bit windy today. I'm not quite sure where I'm going at the minute. I do think we are going to get some rain at some point. But yeah, so the blind spot detection is fitted on the back. I will show you that shortly. Cameras on the back, front camera on the front as well. It has got GPS, so it's got a GPS module just here where I fitted mine. And they've also got the tyre monitor sensors as well, which I know a lot of the other ones have got, but a lot of the other ones haven't got the blind spot detection or the satellite. The quality of it is really good. It's really high-end quality. Some of the other ones look really good and they're good quality as well, but this is they seem to have spent a bit of time on this, especially with all the brackets and everything that you can get for the different mounts. I've mounted this directly onto the handlebars. I've not gone for the quick release system. The reasoning being is I don't really leave the bike. I do the odd tour now and again and stuff where I leave it on the bike, but mainly I'm just out and about and I can see the bike all the time. I must say, with the quick release module that you get, or adapter, bracket, whatever you want to call it, it does bring it further towards me. Now, because I'm quite close to the dashboard on this bike, it doesn't really work for me. This is a bit of a trying the Hemi on a bit of off-roading as well. It's going to get a bit bouncy. Thing thing is with this lane as well, because there are horses, I don't want to go hell for leather down it. Not that I can anyway. It's not within my skill set. Nice bench there with a view through there. I've never really seen any other motorbikes on here or quads or anything. I've always only seen horses and people. One thing I didn't do was turn the rear ABS off, but it shouldn't matter too much. It's only a short little track. Probably going to turn around and come back on it though. I think as long as you respect the land, you're alright, aren't you? I feel a little bit tense actually on this. I think it's because it is new and I've not took it off road, but I'm not going to pull its capabilities down. It's more to do with me. It's feel quite nice though over those bumps. To work out these little switches actually, because they do different things. I'm not quite sure. First time I've used it actually. It is recording on the front and rear camera though. You change between, look, just swiping you can change between the camera views, which I think is really good. It's quite a good feature. Tap on there, take your photo. Even gives you tyre pressures while you're on the camera view as well. So the quick way on here is you can, if you press that one there, look, it's got the settings there. I do believe that some of these settings you can't change if your phone is connected as well. That's your satellite GPS info, look. Tyre sensor, layout, it won't let you change because your phone's connected, so you just disconnect your phone. I've found it easy to just turn it off. And then you've got the system, and again the audio as well is the same. So you can go back to motorbike view. Your different camera sensors, speedo. You've got your little compass there. Above sea level, 328 meters currently. You can get the full screen with the map, but I'm just trying to figure it out. So yeah, I'm quite impressed with it. I think it's the size more than anything. It's as thin as a phone, so if you like having your phone on, it's quite good. Mine's a iPhone 16 Plus. Not the, I think it's the Plus, not the Pro Max. So it's not the bigger one, but I will show you a comparison next to that in a minute. Shut down here. Right, so what's actually happened there is it's gone off on its own. It has got an on and off switch button within this. I think you keep your hand on the top one there and it will turn it off. I have found though, when I first fitted this, I fitted it directly to the battery, so it did actually drain the battery. So there's an ACC, a positive and a negative, and I just put it onto the battery to work straight off that. Even though I did turn it off, something was still draining the battery. I think it might have been the fact that maybe the BSD was working or some sensor were working in the absence of power and draining that power. So let me just put this down, because this does actually hang over quite a bit when it leans. Just put it on there. Oh no, let's take it here, I think. Yeah, it does lean. It does lean quite far over. So anyway, just going back to this. So what I've actually got it on the on a Thunderbox. I'm not going to give the name of the Thunderbox, but basically it's power that's there, and it reads the voltage off the bike, off the battery, and then just cuts power to anything that's connected to it. It's got about, you can get like 6 connections into it. So that's what I've gone for. You can also go for putting the ACC onto something like your rear lights, which come on when you turn the ignition on. That's also a good option, splicing it in. But for those who don't really want to mess around with that, then I'd suggest you wouldn't do that, because it could void the bike's warranty. But if you've got an older bike and you're not bothered, then it's an easy thing to do, is splice it in. Rear camera's there. I've put my BSD sensor there, although, so I've just put it there. When I spoke to Keepfeel, they did say that it shouldn't have any metal in the way, and I've got this rack above it which is metal, so I may have to change the position of that, because mine isn't actually pairing up at the minute, because of that reason, because they said about that. So I think I'm going to put the camera up there and maybe put that further down on the edge, so I need to mess about with that. And then my front camera, I've just put one on the windshield there, which looks alright, to be fair. It's not too imposing, and then you can't really see the cable, and the cabling's all nicely tucked underneath the tank. It was relatively easy to do on this bike, to be fair. Yeah, it's one of their premium brands, and it's the first lot that's come out, so you won't see this yet on YouTube. It's one of the first batches. So there might be the odd one out there that you might stumble across, but I've looked it up on YouTube and I can't see anything on them yet. That's at the time of making this video. So if I just show you this as well. So this is my this is the iPhone 16 Plus, and it's probably a little bit wider than that. This has actually got a case on, so it's just a touch wider, probably about 5mm wider, and about, I don't know, 50mm longer. But you can see the similarities, but I just think it's a lot better. I just think it's, because the other ones that I've had, they say they are up here, they make them a bit more square, they're up here. This is quite nice, it's more in line with the handlebars. So this has just got my phone on, look. I've turned my phone off, and you can go into the audio settings. It's just headset and speaker. The system's there, the layout, you can change the layouts. You can put that for all. That's important, the layout. Do this with your phone off, and you can go on all, which will give you the full width of the map. If you want the other bits on the side, like the information plus the map, then you have it on 3. I believe that's the only 2 ones that you can get. So if I just go back home now, go on to CarPlay, yes. So you see now we've got the full screen on, look, like that. But you can still have the maps and still have like your music and that separated without changing the screen. But when you go like that this time, it gives you the full screen, which is really good. So on this satellite mode, you can see obviously got all the satellite recordings there showing you different satellites. If you press this button here, that allows you to scan a QR code, and then you can download to the Motor Navi app, which is, I'll show you, this one here. This is the Motor Navi app. So you can download your videos, you can look at photographs that you've took, etc, etc. Just make an account on that, but it's called Moto Navi, and that works with the with that as well, which is quite good. So it allows you to obviously pull off all your footage off. I love that video quality. I love how you can just swipe as well between the videos. It's really good, that. And if you just want to go back, just press that one there, just brings you back to the main screen. Press again, straight into the cameras. Really good. So when I stopped there, I just looked at my email. It's £221. I'm going to take that off, that is annoying me. £221 for the unit without BSD, and then it's £295 with the BSD. And you're probably thinking it's quite expensive, but for all the tech and toys that you get on it, I think that's quite good when you consider it against your high-end ones like carplay and what was the other one? Can't remember the other one. But there's yeah, I think it's not bad at all, and yeah, I just like the shape of it as well, and they've put a lot of technology into this. So yeah, 25% off brings it right down even further, don't it? So when you apply for the 25% off, when you go for it through Amazon or whatever, I think you can get it on Amazon and directly off Keepfeel's website, which I'll put the link down below. You can put Crazy Legs, all block capitals, Crazy Legs 25 in there, and you will get your 25% discount. So remember guys, it doesn't matter who you are, what you ride, or where you're from, because every day is an adventure. Oh, crazy out. Fucking hell. Oh, I thought I was a goner then.